into our Farm Country Ford drive to the game, and as always, welcome to the jungle. Postseason basketball is here on a Wednesday night, and it is another battle in the North Central Kansas League as well. As your number 3 overall seed, 17-4 Concordia Panthers, who finished 10-2 second in the North Central Kansas League this season, are hosting the Abilene Cowboys, 6-15 overall, and they finished 4-8 in the North Central Kansas League here this season. Number 3 versus number 14, the winner of this game will take on the winner of either the 6th seed McPherson or the number 11 seed of the Ulysses Tigers. That game going on here tonight as well. And there's never been a better time to get behind the wheel of a tough, dependable Ford truck. Don't see the Ford truck you're wanting on our lot? No problem. They will track it down and deliver it right to your door. Shop online at farmcountryford.com and take advantage of Ford Truck Month going on right now. Well, Lauren, every time you have to play a team 3 times, it's certainly never easy, but we expect a fun one here tonight.
Yeah, I really do, and you're right. It's so hard, especially Abilene. Abilene's a team, you looked it up. You were talking to Trent over here, and again, we have beat them 3 times in 1 year, but that was over 10 years ago, and so that was a long time, and it's Abilene. It's Abilene, and you know that they're not going to come in and say, oh, shoot, we've lost to this team by 20 points twice. Let's just get the season over. They're not going to do that. They're going to come in and play hard. So the Panthers are going to have to play their game. I think just come in. Panthers always play with so much energy, and they have a deep bench. They're going to have to use everybody and just come out and have a good night, I think, tonight.
So like Lauren touched on, these two teams have met twice already. Back on January 16th, Concordia won on the road at Abilene 74-52. It was a 4-point game at halftime when fouls were a little bit out of hand. It was 17-9 at the end of the game in favor of Abilene, but I think at one point it was 14-3 in favor of fouls for Abilene. So it was a close game at halftime, and then Concordia blew them away in the second half. The Panthers made 12 threes in that game, and Boone Richard led the way with 23 points. Aiden Creer had 17. And then the teams met back here on February 17th. So just a couple of weeks ago here in Concordia, where Concordia outscored Abilene 32-16 in the third quarter. Never looked back and won it 77-53. The Panthers made 10 threes in that game. Aiden Creer led the way with 16 points and 5 assists. And Isaiah Ziragoyen had 15 points and 5 rebounds. For Abilene on the 16th, Colt Becker had 17 points and 6 rebounds. And then here in February, he had 17 points and 6 rebounds.
And I think he's going to be one of the keys. Again, Boone Richard, obviously, when he's hot, look out. Aiden Creer the same. But it's really Irigoyen and Loudermilk and Parker. Those are the guys that really probably can make the difference in the ballgame. We know you can count on Aiden Creer. You can count on
And now, swap your popcorn, mustard your hot dogs, and let's play basketball!
Concordia again in a 2-3 zone here defensively. Here's Evans with the ball in half court over to the right wing, and now gets it back up top. Evans averaging 12 points a game and 4 rebounds. Gets it over to the right wing with 15 on the shot clock, and now back to Evans. He's looking to throw it in, gets it to the left wing instead to Becker. Now he skips it up top to Evans. He'll take it to the free throw line. Got stripped. The ball is loose. Jump ball. Oh, and now we got a foul against Abilene. So not a jump ball. It'll go a foul against the Cowboys. Their first team foul and a first personal foul on Levi Evans, who was the one that lost it.
That was kind of an unusual call a little bit. They were down on the floor, but either way, it's a turnover for the Cowboys.
Career left to right. Takes it to the top of the key, right wing to Boone Richard, who just got that steal. Irigoyen throws it to Cale Schrader. Tough catch for Cale. He'll throw it back out. And Isaias will pull it back to half court and reset. Isaias will take it to the right corner. Dribbles to the block, and now up top to Richard. Boone to Schrader, left corner. Cale will dribble the baseline, gets cut off. 10 on the shot clock. Concordia's got to make something happen. Aiden Creer will take it to the baseline. Running floater, that's a charge. And Abilene fired up with that call. A Panther turnover, and Aiden Creer, his first personal foul.
Yeah, the Panthers right now, again, really it's just a man-to-man defense by Abilene, but the Panthers having a hard time figuring it out.
So here's Abilene with the ball. Evans got poked by Irigoyen again. Now gets it here to the near side to Funston. He'll drive and kick to Evans to the right wing. Back to Evans up top. He'll pump fake the three. Good defense from Irigoyen. Funston to the left elbow to Altweg. Backdoor cut again for Abilene and a foul.
And boy, right now Abilene's being very patient in running the offense, and so far it's doing a nice job. I think they're going to call that. Are they going to call that on Parker?
That's on Boone Richard, his
Richard,
first.
yeah.
He landed on the back of Tegan Funston on the pump fake, and the lefty makes the first of 2 free throws. Funston, the 6'1 senior, averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds a game, is only a 35% free throw shooter this season, but he makes the first. And he will also, he misses the second, and Parker grabs the rebound for Concordia. 3-0, Abilene with the lead, 5:45 to go. Creer, top of the key, rattles into 3, and just like that, we're tied. 5:38 to go first quarter. Funston will drive, throw it off the hands of Shane Parker. He dives on the ground and gets it to Irigoyen. What a play from the senior Parker, and a Cowboy turnover. Creer to Richard, left corner. Boone cut off by Evans. Back up top to Creer at half court at the Panther logo. Concordia in the home white-on-white jerseys. Creer will dribble over to the left wing on the right side of the floor. Gets a screen for Parker all the way to the rim. Running layup, fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Abilene tried selling another charge against Creer. And this time Aiden will shoot 2 free throws.
No, again, that's what he does so well. He can just look like he's kind of not doing anything, and all of a sudden he explodes, and he explodes to the basket. Didn't get the shot to go down, but he'll go to the free throw line. 73% free throw shooter, Swiss.
Aiden Creer, the 6-foot sophomore, is the leading scorer for the Panthers this season. 14 points and 4 rebounds a game. Like Lauren said, second best free throw shooter on the team, 73%. And he got them both to give Concordia the 5-3 lead with 5:14 to go here in quarter number 1. Abilene basketball right to left. Good defense from Irigoyen. Here on the left wing is Evans. Guarded by Schrader. Now Irigoyen picks him up. He'll step through and throw it away. Parker, another steal. 3-on-2 for Concordia. Irigoyen will take it to the right block, spin around, and turn it over. Tough play from Isaiah there. Now Abilene has it right to left. Rogers will take it to the left wing, gets cut off. He's stuck and throws it to half court to Evans. Evans guarded by Irigoyen, gets around him all the way to the rim and blocked out of bounds by Parker. Good rim protection there from Shane. 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Concordia leads it 5-3, and Abilene has the basketball on the baseline, left side of the rim, with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Brandon Veneri and Grayson Farha come into the game for Concordia to replace Parker and Schrader. So much smaller lineup out there now for the Panthers. And here is Abilene with him. They throw it to the backside, and Evans misses the layup underneath on the inbounds play. Irigoyen the rebound to Creer. Aiden will take it to the right wing. Now to the top of the key, a wide open look at a three. Boom! Creer's got all 8, and Concordia leads it 8-3 with 4:23 to go in the first quarter. It's Aiden Creer 8, Abilene 3.
When you leave him wide open.
Richard a steal. Boone will take it. Lay it in with the left hand. What a start for Concordia. A 10-0 run for the Panthers, and they lead it 10-3, and there's Richard again, active on the defensive end. 4:08 to go in the first half. The Panthers on a 10-0 run, leading the Pokes 10-3. Parker comes back into the game to replace Irigoyen for Concordia. Abilene with a couple of subs as well as Altweg comes off the floor. And Abilene will have it in the orange jerseys, orange shorts, and gray numbers, right to left on the radio dial. And thanks to everyone for also watching on YouTube's Cat Scratch Productions. Evans to the free throw line to Funston. He's cut off. Back to Evans' left wing. He'll get around Creer to the rim. Throw it to the backside, and Veneri gets the steal on the far sideline. What a play for Brandon. Here's Farha. Grayson will take it to the right wing. Looking to throw it into Parker. He can't, and now pulls it back to half court. Now to Richard on the left wing. 22 on the shot clock for Concordia. Right wing Farha. Nearly travels. Now he throws it to Parker down on the right block. Shane's immediately doubled. Skips it to Creer. Left corner three. Aiden got it again! Creer's got 11 in the first quarter! 11 points for Creer, and the Panthers lead it 13-3. We're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio. Man, what a shot.
I mean, when he's open and he's hot, look out, man.
Yeah, if he's hot, there's no shot.
3 for 3.
Welcome back to the Jungle on KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3, and streaming on ncktoday.com. 3:24 to go here in the first quarter of this 4A West Sub-State. Number 3 Concordia leading Abilene 13-3, and the Panthers right now on a 13-0 run after Abilene took the 3-0 lead. Boy, have the Panthers responded. Abilene basketball after the Kyle Taylor timeout. They get it up top to Wyatt Bathurst, who just checked into the game, to Funston. He'll drive in and throw it away. Boone Richard, another steal. Boone will take it left to right, bounce pass to the left corner to Veneri, and Brandon traveled and turned it over. Irigoyen and Schrader come back in for the Panthers to replace Creer and Richard, who has been incredible on the defensive end here early.
He really has. 2 steals, one of them coast to coast.
Creer and Richard are the only 2 Panthers who have scored these 13 points. Creer with 11, Richard with 2. Now they're both on the bench. Here's Abilene with the ball underneath. Evans, a pull-up jump shot is short, and a good rebound by Cale Schrader. Very nicely done for Cale, and he'll take it left to right. Up top to Irigoyen. Isaiah will spin into the paint to the free throw line and throw it to Veneri on the left wing. Brandon back up top to Farha. Grayson to the top of the key. Now dribbles to the left wing and hands it off to Schrader with 18 on the shot clock. Kale to the left corner to Irigoyen. Nice lob to Parker, and it's a foul on Abilene as the Pokes just had to grab Shane before he could catch it and dunk it.
I think that's on Hartman. It should be his first.
The third team foul on Abilene. Nolan Hartman's first personal. Farha throws it in on the baseline to a cutting Irigoyen. Pull-up jump shot is short. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Hartman for Abilene. 13-3, Concordia with the lead. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Cowboys with it. Bathurst here in front of the scores table. Gets it to Evans, guarded by Farha. Levi gets around Grayson to the rim. Stopped on the block and throws it back up top to Bathurst. He'll dribble to the left, around the defense to the block. He's stuck. Throws it to the left elbow to Hartman with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Funston with the ball. He lobs it underneath, and it's a foul on Farha on the backside help. I think it'll be a shooting foul. We'll see. And yes, it is a shooting foul. And it'll be 2 free throws. Grayson picks up his first personal foul and the third team foul against Concordia. Now the officials are talking. I don't know if it was a shooting foul.
I didn't think it was a shooting foul. To me,
so the officials talk about it, and they do say it is.
Foul.
So the 6'3" junior Nolan Hartman will be at the charity stripe. He averages 3 points and 3 rebounds a game. However, it's just a 47% free throw shooter, but he makes the first one here. Creer and Richard back into the game for Concordia. And for Abilene, that stops a Panther 13-0 run.
Panthers lead it, though, 13-4. He can make it 5 here if he hits this one.
Hartman got them both. It's Concordia 13, Abilene 5 with 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. Panthers have it in the home whites left to right. Concordia at half court to Creer. Aiden will dribble to the left. Spins into the paint. Nice pass to Irigoyen, but he was fouled right before he passed it, or else Isaias would have had a layup. That was a heck of a spin move from Creer, and he got slapped.
He does such a good job on that drive. When he can go in, he just seems and makes a good move. Yeah, and it's too bad that he got fouled.
Creer on the baseline, right side, throws it to a cutting Parker, and Shane missed the bunny. But yeah, he got fouled because it was an air ball, and he would never air ball from 1 feet away. He got slapped on the elbow, which made it short, and that's the second personal foul on Tegan Funston. And Shane Parker will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the ball never even got to the rim hardly. So Parker at the line while the backspin, nothing but net.
The 6'5" senior averages 10 points and 7 rebounds a game to lead the Panthers in rebounding this season. A 53% free throw shooter. Got them both. How about that?
Well, they were beautiful, too.
Concordia 15, Abilene 5. 95 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cowboy ball, Bathurst up top, guarded by Cale Schrader. Gets it up top to Colt Becker. He's been pretty quiet tonight, and Schrader fouls him at half court. It's only the 4th team foul on Concordia. Cale Schrader picks up his first personal, and Grayson Farha will come in and replace him. Colt Becker, who averages 19 points per game, he hasn't even looked at a shot attempt here early going. Levi Evans comes back into the game for Abilene and will replace Tegan Funston. Evans will throw it in front of the pink out student section for Concordia tonight. Throws it into half court to Rogers. Landon guarded by Irigoyen. The lock left defense for Concordia. Becker spins around and travels. That was great defense from Aiden Creer to force the Cowboy turnover on the Pokes' best player, Colt Becker.
You know, Creer has just amazing feet. That I think is what he can do so well. He just moves his feet, stays right where he ought to be, and cause that turnover. I'm going to give him a steal on it. That's probably cheating a little bit.
Here's Farha over to the left wing to Creer. Aiden, a backdoor pass to Parker down on the right block. Shane's double, goes up anyway and misses the layup, but the rebound will go out of bounds off of Abilene. So the Panthers will get another chance at it. With the ball on the baseline, 35 seconds on the shot clock. Then Altweg will come back into the game for the Cowboys to replace Bathurst. 62 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Farha throws it in on the baseline, left side of the rim. Farha, it was tipped out of bounds, or else Creer would have been wide open in the right corner for a 3. So now Farha will throw it on the right side of the rim, on the baseline. Gets it into Richard, a good look at the right corner 3. Too strong, and a rebound for Irigoyen. Isaias goes up, and it rattles off, got his own rebound, goes up again, and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. What an effort from Isaias Irigoyen. After the end of the first quarter, the number 6 seed McPherson Bullpups lead Ulysses 16-13. So a really close game there
yeah.
in the roundhouse after the end of the first quarter. Here's Irigoyen at the free throw line, and he gives Concordia their largest lead of the night, 16-5. The Panthers led it 13-3. Now they're up by 11. That foul, by the way, went against Colt Becker, his second personal foul. So the Pokes' best player in foul trouble, and Irigoyen got both free throws.
Had to get the friendly roll on that one to get it to go down, but the Panthers now 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
17-5, Concordia with the lead. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A 20-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left wing to Evans. He'll take a screen up top to Altwig. Over to the right wing to Rogers, guarded by Creer. He'll go around a screen and up top to Hartman. Evans left wing with 18 on the shot clock. Guarded by Farha. Throws it to the left corner to Becker. He'll drive in, run over Cale Schrader, missed the layup. The rebound's tipped, and it's out of bounds off of Nolan Hartman. And Concordia will have it with the shot clock turned off, up by 12. That was tremendous effort from Cale Schrader to stick with Colt Becker, despite the physicality that Colt wanted to play with. Farha has it in the backcourt, left to right. Grayson takes it to the Panther logo. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. The shot clock turned off, so the Panthers will hold for the final shot here. And Abilene sets back in their well-known 3-2 zone that they like to play with. 8 seconds to go. Here in the left corner is Schrader. 6 seconds. Schrader, nice backdoor to Veneri! Brandon lays it in! A perfect pass from Schrader, and the first quarter comes to an end. It's Concordia 19, Abilene 5. You're tuned in to Panther Basketball on KNCK Radio, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Austin McNorton here with you on KNCK Radio 1390 98.3, streaming on ncktoday.com and also on the Cat Scratch Productions YouTube channel. After the end of the first 8 minutes, it's Concordia 19, Abilene 5. And the Panthers outscored Abilene after that first 2 minutes 19-2. Abilene led this game 3-0. It's been all Concordia since that point. Here's Shane Parker on the left elbow. First possession for Concordia, left to right. Parker, a nice post move, goes up and lays it in with the right hand. A perfect post move from Parker, and Concordia leads it 21-5 with 7:40 to go here in the first half.
That was impressive. That was a heck of a job by the big man.
Here's Funston going around the screen, getting to the rim and laying it in with the left hand. Nice play from Funston. He leads Abilene with 3 points. 7:28 to go in the half. It's Concordia 21, Abilene 7.
Abilene was just 1 of 6 shooting the ball in the first quarter.
Here's Parker to Schrader, and Cale traveled and turned it over.
Just the 4th turnover on the Panthers. The Cowboys have 7. Panthers have 4 points off those turnovers.
Abilene with the basketball. Evans gets it to Funston, guarded by Boone Richard. Tegan just laid it in. He lobs it to Altwig underneath. The backside help was late. He goes up and easily lays it in. 4 in a row for Abilene. 21-9 Concordia with the lead. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Concordia ball. Career a deep 3 from the top of the key. Rattles in and out. Quick one and done there for the Panthers. Not much movement. That's exactly what Abilene wants Concordia to do. So here goes Evans. He throws it into the left corner. Funston somehow saves it, and Richard gets another steal. Boone throws it ahead to Creer. A nice pass to Parker, and Shane doesn't catch it. Goes out of his hands, out of bounds, and a Panther turnover before he had an easy layup. That's one he's going to want back. So Abilene has it. Here's Evans in the backcourt with it. Down the near side, cut off by Irigoyen. Evans on the left wing, throws it away. Richard, another steal. Up ahead to Irigoyen. Isaiah will lay it in with the right hand. Isaiah with 4 points off the nice defense he just played. He's rewarded. And with 6:18 to go in the first half, Concordia leads Abilene 23-9. Evans is poked, saved by Bathurst, and he'll pull it back to the right wing in front of the Panther student section. Funston, a lob underneath to Altweg again. Fouled and one, and a really bad foul there by Cale Schrader. No reason to reach in there at all, and it's an and one. If you're going to foul somebody, you got to make it count so it's not an and one.
Well, Parker laid off of it a little bit,
Yep.
and Schrader tried to come from the back and hit it from the back, but got called for the foul. So
His second personal foul, and he comes out of the game.
Altwig, just a 33% free throw shooter. He misses that, and the rebound pulled out of there by Parker.
23-11, Concordia with the lead. Here's Irigoyen at the free throw line up top to Richard. Right wing to Farha. Grayson back to Richard at half court. 23 on the shot clock. Richard at the top of the key to the free throw line. Left wing to Irigoyen. Isaiah to the free throw line. 14-foot pull-up jump shot, not good. Rebound to Evans. Evans guarded by Richard in the backcourt. Takes it here to the near side, across the center to the top of the key. Left wing to Funston. Taking gets around Creer to the rim, and Parker blocked it. Altweg saves it to Bathurst. Right corner three. Wyatt missed it too strong, and Richard the rebound. Boone will take it himself down the center, left to right. To the top of the key. Now to the right elbow and back to the right wing. Creer at the Panther logo sets up the offense with 23 on the shot clock. Aiden a couple dribble moves. Steps into the top of the key and misses the deep two. Not much offense there for Concordia at all. And Abilene will take it again with Bathurst right to left. Wyatt guarded by Farha. 5 minutes to go in the half. Concordia up by 12. Here's Altweg, hands it off to Funston. He'll throw it out top to Evans. Evans drives in, goes around Parker, misses the layup, and the rebound grabbed by Irigoyen. Here's Creer down the near side. Aiden to the right wing, takes it to the elbow. To Farha, left corner three for Grayson is too strong. Offensive rebound, Irigoyen, and he's fouled. Isaiah came out of nowhere, and now we'll go to the charity stripe. Very nicely done.
He picks up his fourth rebound already, and that'll put him back at the line. Well, he hadn't been. Yeah, he's been at the line. Is 2 for 2. He's a 65% free throw shooter, and gets it to crawl over the rim and down.
5 points for Isaiah Irigoyen. He's the second leading scorer here for the Panthers tonight. Parker comes out. Richard comes out. Schrader back in there along with Veneri.
Panthers have a 13-point lead. Can make it 14 here, and he does.
6 points for Irigoyen gives Concordia a 25-11 lead with 4:35 to go here in the first half. Abilene ball, Bathurst over to the right wing to Evans, into the right corner. Now back up top to Bathurst, left wing to Funston. Concordia back in a zone defense here. They throw it underneath to Becker, and there's Colt's first points of the night. He lays it in on the right side, and with 4:18 to go in the first half, Concordia leads Abilene 25-13. Creer on the right wing to Irigoyen at the free throw line. He had a good look from there, but elected not to shoot it. Farha drives into a cutting Irigoyen, a perfect pass from Grayson Farha, and all Isaiah had to do was lay it in. 3:58 to go in the half. Concordia leads 27-13. What an assist for Farha.
That was pretty. I love those kind of assists.
Here underneath, it's overthrown and out of bounds on the pass there from the Abilene quarterback, Tegan Funston. He tried to throw it underneath to his big fella Altweg, and he threw it off the back wall.
Schrader going to come out.
3:48 to go in the half. Concordia 27, Abilene 13. Panther basketball left to right with Aiden Creer down the far sideline across the timeline to the left wing. He'll take a screen from Parker all the way to the rim, missed the layup. The rebound tipped into the hands of Altweg. Creer couldn't get that layup to go from the left side, and Abilene has it. Here's Evans down the near side. He'll take a screen. Creer ran over Funston, no call. Now Evans is stuck down on the left block, goes around Boone Richard and draws a foul. Boy, not much there at all from Boone Richard, and they call him for a foul. I don't know what he's really supposed to do there. And now Levi Evans will shoot 2 free throws.
That is Richard's second, and so Evans will be at the line, a 79% free throw shooter, the best on the Cowboy team.
The 5'11 senior is the second leading scorer for Abilene this season, averaging 12 points and 4 rebounds a game. You jinxed him, Lauren. Well done.
I did, yeah.
The 79% free throw shooter misses the first off the back iron. Boone Richard picked up his second personal foul, so that hurts Concordia.
Cowboys now just 3 of 6 from the free throw line, so he'll get his second one here.
They only shoot 56% from a team this season, and Evans got the second. So he's got 3, and with 3:23 to go here in the second quarter, Concordia leads Abilene 27-14. Here's Farha up top to Schrader. Kale to the left elbow to Parker. Shane traveled, turned it over.
That is the 6th turnover on the Panthers. So far, the Cowboys don't have any points off of those, thank goodness.
3:10 to go in the half. Abilene basketball. Evans directing traffic as he walks it down the center of the floor across the Panther logo right to left. He'll throw it over to the right wing to Funston, guarded by Irigoyen. Taking a little jab step. Holds it at the top of the key to Altweg on the left wing.
Well,
now,
that's a mismatch.
Yeah, Altweg is guarded by Veneri. They throw it underneath, and a foul called on the floor. No shot, they say. It's the 3rd team foul on Concordia, and that foul will go against Grayson Farha, his second personal foul. Nolan Hartman back in for Abilene. Aiden Creer back in for Concordia, as Farha with that second foul will sit. 2:47 to go in the half. Concordia 27, Abilene 14. Cowboy ball on the baseline, left side of the rim, and they throw it all the way up top to Hartman. Left wing to Bathurst, guarded by Schrader. Into the left corner. Good defense from Parker. Evans will throw it to Bathurst on the right wing. Back up top to Funston. Funston guarded by Veneri. On the left wing, good defense from Brandon. Now Evans has it, splits the double team, goes up, and is fouled on the floor. Jeez, again, not much there. Calling a lot of ticky-tack fouls right now. Shane Trauber really doesn't like the call, and that's the second personal foul on Aiden Creer. So Farha, Richard, and Aiden Creer all with 2 fouls. Here's Bathurst at half court, guarded by Creer. He'll take it to the left wing. Aiden guarding him tightly, but cannot foul, and he knows it. Travel, good defense from Creer, forcing a turnover without fouling. That was nice.
He just does such a good job. And again, I talk about his feet. He seems to have the feet in the right place.
So now Macon Farha going to have big minutes here from the 5'6 sophomore, and here he has it left to right with Creer, Richard, and Grayson all with 2 fouls. Schrader drives into the paint, kicks it to Veneri. Brandon to the free throw line to Macon right wing. Farha throws it to Parker down on the right block. Shane is double teamed, kicks it out. Schrader, a left wing 3. Kale left it well short. Irigoyen, another offensive rebound. Veneri top of the key 3. No good. Parker the rebound, puts it in. What a play from Shane Parker and Irigoyen on the 2 offensive rebounds to give Concordia the 29-14 lead. And another little hand check foul called against Concordia here at the top of the key. That's the 5th team foul on Concordia. Only 1 on Abilene here with 1:51 to go in the half. Shane Trauber having a conversation with the officials saying, can we play basketball with all the hand check, ticky-tack fouls?
Funston again, a 35% free throw shooter, left-handed, swish, he got it. They are now 5 of 8 from the free throw line.
He's leading Abilene tonight with 6 points. He averages 7 a game and 5 rebounds. He's already up to 6 here. Here's the second free throw from the lefty, and he got them both. He's hit his per game average, 7 points in the 1:50 to go in the half. Concordia leads Abilene 29-16. Here's Veneri up top to Irigoyen. Isaiah to the free throw line, drives into the paint, a lot of contact. He got his own rebound. Now to the left corner, making Farha a 3. It won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Abilene. Here's Colt Becker, guarded by Macon Farha. Boy, what a matchup that is. Here he has it. He gets around Macon to the baseline, runs over Irigoyen without a call. How is that not a call? And now the rebound underneath to Shane Parker. Very nicely done. Now to the near side of Irigoyen. He'll throw it and it's out of bounds off of Veneri, and a Panther turnover.
7th turnover on the Panthers. Minute 14 left to go here in the second period. And the Panthers lead at 29-16. But it's been a pretty even ball game here in the second quarter.
Here's Evans with it. He'll take it down the near side, guarded by Macon Farha. Gets around him to the rim, and he lost it. On his way up, he lost the ball. It's out of bounds, and a Cowboy turnover. Kyle Taylor was asking for a foul there, but this time it didn't happen. And now Jet Flax comes into the game for Concordia.
Coming in for
the
Shane
5'11"
Parker.
sophomore will replace Shane Parker with 67 seconds to go in the half.
So again, what do we have? Do we have any starters on the floor? Irigoyen is the only one.
Irigoyen and Schrader are the two starters out there for Concordia. Landon Rogers comes back in for Abilene, as they have 4 starters and now 3 starters, as Jake Bartley, the 6-foot junior, just checked in for Abilene. Again, 67 seconds to go in the half. The Panthers lead Abilene 29-16. This is the third matchup between these North Central Kansas League foes. In the first round of this Class 4A sub-state, Concordia the number 3 seed, Abilene the number 14 seed. Here's Schrader up top to Veneri. Brandon at the Panther logo. Throws it over to Farha on the left wing. Macon to the top of the key. Drives into the right block. Gets cut off. Needs help. Is slapped from behind and turns it over. Now Abilene with it. Evans will take it. Finds a cutter. Here's Evans at the top of the key to the left wing to Bathurst. He'll drive in, get cut off by Macon Farha, and throw it at half court. Now to the right wing to Evans. Evans throws it underneath, and it's an easy layup for Colt Becker on the backside. He's got 4. 29-18, 20 seconds to go in the half, and the Panthers just will hold for the final shot of the half with Richard, Parker, and Creer all sitting on the floor. A shoe came off.
Yeah, Macon without a shoe. He left it out here at midcourt.
And Shane Charmer will call a 30-second timeout. 11 seconds to go in the half. It's Concordia 29, Abilene 18, and we're back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. First half, it's Concordia 29, Abilene 18. Panther basketball on the right side of the floor, and they get the starters back in there, along with Brandon Veneri. So here's Aiden Creer at half court for Concordia. He'll take a screen from Shane Parker to the top of the key, get to the rim to Veneri. Brandon to Schrader, a deep 3 for Kale, well short. And that's how the first half will come to an end. Concordia leading Abilene after 2 quarters of play, 29-18. You're tuned in to Panther basketball on KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3, and the Panther halftime show is coming your way in 2 minutes.
This past Saturday, 7 of our wrestlers competed at the Geisha 4A state tournament in Salina. 4 of those wrestlers came back to Concordia with state medals. Bringing home a 5th place finish was junior Trey Hamiel. Also earning a 5th place finish was junior Deacon Holbert. The Panthers had 2 individuals make it to the state finals. On the boys' side, junior Drake Floppinger finished in state runner-up. And on the girls' side, junior Gabby Lang also finished as state runner-up. Gabby made history this weekend, becoming just the 2nd girl in Concordia High School history to wrestle in the state finals. Our boys wrestling team finished 10th overall in state, an outstanding team accomplishment at the 4A level. Panther fans, let's give these wrestlers one more huge round of applause for representing Concordia and our community in such an amazing way.
It's time for the second half of this postseason sub-state action. Concordia 29, Abilene 18. Lauren Swinson, I'm Austin McNorton. 8 minutes put up on the clock here in the third quarter. Abilene will have the basketball left to right now on the radio dial. In the orange jerseys, orange shorts, and gray numbers. White Abilene across the chest. They go left to right, and Concordia starts here in the second half with their 2-3 zone. Evans, a lob on the backside. The layup is missed. Offensive rebound, and then we got a jump ball, and the arrow will go to Concordia after the rebound. Concordia starts with Irigoyen, Career, Richard, Shane Parker, and now Ian Loudermilk getting his first appearance here in this game, starting here in the third quarter. Career will take it right to left, dribble over to the left wing, looking to throw it to Ian Loudermilk, and he does, and then Ian got punched from behind and fouled. Abilene, their first team foul here in the third quarter, and see who it's against. That's huge. The third personal foul on Colt Becker, the Cowboys' best player. He only has 4 points tonight, but 3 fouls now, and trying to get the ball in. Career has it punched out by Funston. So Career will throw it in again from the exact same spot, left side of the rim on the baseline. Career needing help to get it in. Throws it to the right corner to Irigoyen. Isaiah's a little step through up top to Career. A 3 on the top of the key is short. Offensive rebound. And a foul against Abilene on the rebound as Ian Loudermilk and Shane Parker had it. Honestly, a decent foul there for Abilene because Parker would have had a wide open layup. And now that's the third personal foul on Tegan Funston. So 3 fouls on Funston, 3 on Becker. Panther ball on the baseline, and they throw it to Loudermilk on the right elbow. Ian will spin in, gets cut off to a cutting Parker. Shane, a step through, lays it in with the left hand. Nice pass from Loudermilk. Parker the lay-in, he's got 8. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Is Concordia 31, Abilene 18. Cowboy ball left to right. Throw it into the left corner to Evans. It's a lob on the backside and a wide open layup for Colt Becker. He's got 6. They worked on that play at halftime, and that was perfectly executed.
That was pretty. That was a nice job by them. But Panthers need to come back and get on a run here as they've been really outscored since the first quarter.
Here's Loudermilk to Parker. He'll throw it underneath to Irigoyen on the right block, and it's a 3-second violation on Concordia and a Panther turnover.
That's their 9th. Again, they come in averaging just 13 turnovers a ball game, and right now they've got 9. So far, only 2 points off those turnovers for the Cowboys.
31-20, Concordia with the lead. Abilene a chance to make it single digits here on this possession. Evans with the ball, looking for that lob play again. They get a cutter to the basket. The layup is good on the left side by Funston. He's got 9, and it's a 9-point game. 31-22, Concordia lead. A deep 3 from Career. Rattles in. The first points he's scored since the first quarter. He leads all scorers with 14. 6:15 to go in the third quarter to give Concordia a 34-22 lead, and that one was deep, about 4 feet off of the three-point line, and now he gets a steal on the defensive end. Here he has it, right to left, throws it to Richard on the left block. Boone will pull it out, and the Panthers will reset. Here's Loudermilk on the left wing. Nice bounce pass to Parker on the block. Shane goes over the 6'6" Altweg, missed the layup. Irigoyen, the rebound, and one! Wow. What a play from Isaiah Irigoyen. Another offensive rebound for the junior, and he's back for a 3 the hard way.
That is the 7th rebound for him, of which 5 of them are offensive rebounds. And wow, what a big job that is. He'll go to the free throw line where right now, I hate to jinx him on this, but he's 4 for 4.
Lauren, he got it. Boy,
I got out of that one.
You got out of that one. 11 points for Isaiah Irigoyen. 37-22. The Panthers have their largest lead of the game with 5:42 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Abilene with the ball left to right. Career at the top, guarding Becker, and the pass is thrown away. Irigoyen got the steal to Career. Aiden takes it up ahead to Loudermilk in the right corner to Richard. Back to Ian right wing, a pump fake. Ian will drive into the bucket. Right hand layup is good. First points for Loudermilk, and Concordia leads at 39-22 with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Funston on the right wing, picks his dribble up, throws it all the way to the left corner. What a catch over there in that left corner by Rogers. He's double teamed though now, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Aiden Career.
He's not all that tall. He's 5'9", but man, he got up about
that was an incredible catch.
Or better.
That would have been a heck of a touchdown in football. Yeah. My goodness. Here's Funston, speaking of football. Cowboy quarterback gets fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he draws the foul on Isaiah Irigoyen. 2 free throws for Tegan Funston. He's the leading scorer for the Cowboys tonight with 9. Only a 35% free throw shooter this season from the lefty. And here's his first, and that's too strong. Looked like he tried to bank that in. You know?
I think he changed his mind halfway through the shot.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I thought. That was the second personal foul on Irigoyen, by the way, and the first team foul on Concordia here in the third quarter with 5:04 to go. Here's the second free throw from Funston. He left that one short, so he overcorrected, and Irigoyen the rebound. 0 of 2 there for Funston. Panther ball right to left. Career in front of the pink out student section. Takes it to the right wing. Looking to get it into Parker. He gets stripped and gets the ball back here at half court. 20 on the shot clock. Career still holding it. Takes it to the top of the key. Another deep 3. Got it again! That one was deeper than the last one. He's got 17. And with 4:38 to go in the third quarter, the Panthers lead it 42-22. Here's Evans on the near side in front of the Cowboy bench. To Bathurst, to Funston. A lob underneath, and Irigoyen the steal. Isaiah's trying to throw it ahead, throws it to Levi Evans, who gets the steal for Abilene. Evans will take it all the way to the rim, around Boone Richard. He missed the layup, and Richard grabbed the rebound. Then he turned it over. Evans fouled and won. Well, that was just a pretty unlucky situation there. Boone Richard dribbled it off the foot of Levi Evans when he was going up for a fast break. Evans got the loose ball, laid it in and won, and that's the third personal foul on Boone Richard. That was pretty unlucky.
Yeah, Boone really struggling tonight. He does have 4 steals and 1 assist with that, but again, that's going to take him out of the lineup for a little while. So that'll put, again, Evans at the line. Evans, again, a 79% free throw shooter, rattles that one in.
So he's got 6 points now. I think my pen just ran out of juice.
I can fix that.
Yes, I know you can, Lauren. 42-25 with 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Left wing to Cale Schrader. Gets it up top to Aiden Creer. He'll throw it to Loudermilk on the left elbow to Irigoyen. Isaiah's to the paint. A lot of contact and a charge. That's pretty brutal. I mean, there's absolutely no way he was set. Third personal on Irigoyen, and now Brandon Veneri comes in. 42-25, Concordia with the lead. That's pretty tough. And Shane Trauber didn't love the call either.
42-25. Panthers with a 17-point lead. With under 4 minutes to go here in the third period.
And like we said, the winner of this game will take on the 6th seed versus the 11th seed. That is the defending back-to-back state champion McPherson Bull Pumps versus the number 11 seed Ulysses Tigers. Evans throws it to the near side. Schrader tipped it for a moment to Bathurst in the right corner. A 3 is too strong, and the rebound grabbed on the backside by Brandon Veneri. Now Creer will take it right to left to Schrader on the left wing. Finds a cutting Loudermilk down on the left block. Nice move, and Ian lays it in. Good pass from Cale Schrader. Loudermilk's got 4 after the assist from Cale. 44-25, Concordia with the lead with 3:26 to go here in the third quarter. And then a foul on the backside against Cale Schrader. That's been a kryptonite of his game. He fouls a lot.
That is his third personal.
So Schrader will come out. Parker will come in for him. 4 team fouls now on Concordia after it was 3-0. Concordia has fouled 4 times in a row. And the Cowboys have the ball on the baseline, left side of the rim. They throw it in to Becker, and he lays it up over Shane Parker. He's got 8 on the inbounds play, and Abilene calls a timeout. 3:22 to go in the third quarter. It's Concordia 44, Abilene 27, and we're back in 30 seconds. Swinson and Austin McNorton here in the jungle on this Wednesday night for the first round of this Class 4A Sub-State. Here goes Brandon Veneri driving to Ian Loudermilk. He'll drive to Creer, left wing three. Aiden got it again! 20 points for Aiden Creer off a great pass from Ian Loudermilk. And the Panthers are back up by 20, 47-27. Abilene ball, a nice pump fake and a layup down on the left block by Jake Bartley. He only averages a point a game, but that was a nice move there. 47-29, Concordia with the lead. Here's Parker, he's double teamed to Farha. Grayson on the left elbow, nice move, and the floater, he left it short, and then the rebound's out of bounds off of Colt Becker, and the Panthers will have it. Good job by Parker and Farha. The shooter always knows where the ball's going before anyone else, and so Grayson tipped it to Shane, who tipped it off of Colt Becker. Panther ball on the baseline, left side of the rim. Grayson throws it to Parker, who misses the layup on the inbounds play, and Altweg grabs the rebound for Abilene. 2:33 to go in the third. Panthers leading 47-29. Their largest lead of the game has been by 20 two times. They haven't gotten it more than that. Here on the right wing is Evans. He'll throw it to the backside to Altweg. He'll pump fake and lay it in over Shane Parker. Bennett's got 6, and the Panthers lead 47-31. Loudermilk traveled and turns it over.
13th turnover on the Panthers. That's their average. So turnovers a little higher than normal for them. Right now we still have 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in the third period, but the Panthers do lead it by 16.
2:13 to go in the third. Panthers 47-31 lead it. This is the third meeting between Abilene and Concordia. Concordia, the last time they beat Abilene 3 times in a season was back in the 2013-14 season. Well, there's a ticky-tack call against Grayson Farha. Shane Trauber can't believe it.
I think that's his third.
That's his third personal foul.
So a lot of Panthers in foul trouble, and we're not even to the fourth quarter yet.
We still have 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. It's gonna be tough. So
Becker.
Macon Farha, you're gonna need more big minutes from him. And Colt Becker at the free throw line. He averages 19 points per game and 7 rebounds. He's only a 48% free throw shooter this season. He makes the first there, so he's got 9, which is the leading scorer now for Abilene. And here's his second, and he got them both. So he's got 10, and Concordia, after leading by 20, now lead 47-33 after the Cowboys go on a 6-0 run. Concordia basketball in the home white jerseys, red numbers right to left. Aiden Creer with the basketball, leading all scorers with 20. Has it at the top of the key to Parker down on the right block. Shane skips it to Loudermilk on the left wing. Ian will drive into the paint and is fouled on his way there. That's the 4th team foul on Abilene, and that foul will go against Jake Bartley, only his first personal. So if Abilene was to choose anyone, that's who they choose to foul. Panther ball on the baseline, inbounds play on the left side of the rim. Get it to Irigoyen, and Isaiah doesn't catch the ball and turns it over. Well, back comes Abilene with it now, left to right. Here's Bathurst of the Panther logo to Evans on the left wing. He'll throw it up top, and it's a foul.
They're going to call that on Farha?
No, it's against Abilene.
Yeah, I was going to say Farha wasn't even looking at him.
Yeah.
So that's a turnover on the...
Macon Farha wasn't even looking, and he just got ran over through the back. The officials are talking about it at half court. That'll be the 5th team foul on Abilene, I believe, right?
Should be.
Should be shooting, right? Shooting.
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah,
should be shooting,
I think so.
right? Guess not. And so Concordia has the ball. By the way, that foul went against Tegan Funston, and that's his 4th personal. So that's why the Cowboy fans are so furious with that call. Here's Parker underneath. He's double teamed, goes around it and lays it in with the right hand. What a play. Shane's got 10, and Concordia leads 49-33 with 1:13 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Funston at the top of the key. Gets it to Bathurst, guarded by Creer. Wyatt gets around to Aiden to the left elbow. Back to Funston on the left wing. He's still in the game with those 4 personal fouls to Evans, a right wing 3. Levi left it short. Rebound to Veneri to Macon Farha down the far sideline, right to left. Up top to Creer, a wide open 3 for Aiden. He missed it this time. Parker the rebound. Back to Creer. Aiden drives, to Veneri. Brandon a pump fake. Back to Creer. Up top to Loudermilk. Good ball movement there by Concordia. Loudermilk, he'll drive in, spin around, left corner Veneri. Brandon holds it with 20 on the shot clock. Might need a timeout. And there's, I'll be honest, I did not see much of a foul there against Abilene. That'll go against Levi Evans for a push, apparently. His second personal foul, and Brandon Veneri will shoot 2 free throws. Yeah. I didn't see much there.
There was a lot of contact, but not right there. I didn't see.
Right. There was a lot of contact leading up to it, but as far as when Brandon fell backwards, I did not see him get pushed.
That'll put Brandon Veneri, he's 6 of 9 on the season at the free throw line.
So the Cowboy fans certainly not happy, and it looks like McPherson's going to run away with it as they lead Ulysses 55-39 at the end of the third quarter. So the winner of this game will likely take on the back-to-back defending state champion Bullpups on Saturday for a sub-state championship, and that game will be at 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Brandon Veneri, he is now 6 of 10 from the free throw line this season after he missed the first one there. He has 2 points tonight, and that's how much he averages per game.
That's the first free throw that the Panthers have missed tonight. They hit 9 straight, so right now they're 9 of 10. Brandon, see if he can put this one down, and he does.
So Veneri goes 1 of 2. He's got 3, and Concordia leads Abilene 50-33. Shot clock turned off with 27 seconds to go here in the third. Evans will take it, lost it, got it back. Good defense from Macon Farha. Now over to the left wing to Bartley. He'll drive in. Another little hand check foul.
On Veneri, I assume.
I don't think either coach, either fan base is happy with the officiating crew right now with all these little ticky-tack hand checks. This is the North Central Kansas League. We want to play physical basketball. We don't want to shoot free throws.
So that'll put him at the line.
He is 4 of 6 from the free throw line this season. Jake Bartley, the 6-foot junior, averages 1 point and 1 rebound a game. 4 of 6 from the free throw line this season. A chance to make it a 15-point game here. Abilene has been down by 20 twice tonight, but it's never been more than that.
They hit the free throw.
So he's got 4 points. Concordia will have the final shot in the third quarter, leading 50-35. 12 seconds to go. Here is Farha at half court. Macon will take a screen from Parker, back to Creer at the logo with 6 seconds. Aiden takes a screen, drives in, kicks it out. Farha with 2 seconds, drives in, kicks it out, and that's how the Panther third quarter comes to an end with a turnover. 50-35, Panther basketball for the final 8 minutes here in the sub-state first round. We'll be back in 60 seconds. On KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3, and streaming on ncktoday.com here in this first round sub-state action. Final quarter of play. It's Concordia 50, Abilene 35. Cowboy basketball left to right on the radio dial for the first possession of the final 8 minutes. Here on the left elbow, a backdoor cut underneath, a foul and 1. That was too easy there for Colt Becker. And Abilene a chance to make this a 12-point game here again, after being down by 20. First personal foul on Shane Parker. And with all the fouls tonight, the fact that that's only his first is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, too bad he couldn't. There's the rebound.
Becker misses the and 1. Richard the rebound, and here's Creer right to left. 50-37, Concordia with the lead, 7:38 to go in the ball game. Creer turns it over. Boy, Concordia has really struggled here in the last couple minutes. They led 47-27, and it's been 10-3 Cowboys from that point. Here's a missed jump shot by Becker. Parker the rebound to Richard. Concordia somehow's got to get a good shot here. Here's Irigoyen on the right wing. Isaias will take the ball to the top of the key, running some clock, left wing to Loudermilk. Ian to half court. He'll take it to the top to the free throw line, spin in, pump fake, jump shot, rattles off. And Parker grabs the rebound somehow for Concordia and then throws it out of bounds.
Well, that is too bad. That's the 17th turnover on the Panthers. Very characteristic. Again, they're averaging 13 turnovers a game. And man, right now they need to get the ball and hang on to it and get some points.
Here goes Funston into the rim, throws it underneath. Becker is blocked this time by Parker. That was perfect. Creer takes it, right hand floater. That was a really tough and not great shot in the transition, and it leads to an easy layup for Abilene. Oh, just like that. It's an 11-point game as Becker lays it in. He's got 14. 50-39, Concordia leads it, 6:27 to go in the ball game. Concordia's got to score here. Here's Loudermilk. He'll try a really tough shot from the right corner. A bad three from Loudermilk. Shane Trauber's furious with the Panthers offense right there. And here comes Abilene with it, a chance to make it a single-digit game again here. Evans drives in, misses the layup short, and Irigoyen the rebound. But then he throws it to Richard. Boone to Loudermilk. Ian will lay it in. A lucky play there for Concordia. Ian's got 6, and with 6:01 to go in the ball game, Concordia leads at 52-39. Panther basketball on KNCK Radio, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Man, come on.
6 minutes to go here in this first round sub-state game. It's Concordia 52, Abilene 39. Cowboy ball left to right. Evans will throw it to the right wing to Tegan Funston, guarded by Aiden Creer. Funston is a backdoor cut, and it's a missed layup from Becker, and a great rebound by Farha underneath. Grayson will take it right to left. That was really nicely done there by Concordia, getting the stop there. Now can they turn it to points? Farha gets around the defense and then blows the unguarded layup.
Oh man, Grayson would like to have that one back, I am sure.
So here's Abilene with the ball. Here on the left wing is Funston. He'll lob it underneath to Altweg, and it's tipped out of bounds by Loudermilk on the backside help. Nolan Hartman comes back in for Abilene and will replace Altweg. 5:20 to go in the ball game. The Panthers lead it 52-39. Abilene ball on the baseline, left side of the rim, 25 on the shot clock. They throw it underneath. That was way too easy, and now it's a foul. Concordia just let them bounce pass it in right there on the left block, and Funston gets 2 free throws now. That foul goes against Concordia's Ian Loudermilk, his first personal foul. Second team foul on Concordia here in the fourth quarter. And again, Funston's at the free throw line where he misses this one too strong. He's got 9 points tonight, but he's missed 3 free throws in a row.
Yep. Panthers fortunate again. I'll add up their free throws, but they're not really hitting free throws very well at all.
5:18 to go in the ball game. Trying to make it a 12-point game here is Funston. And he misses both, but then Concordia can't rebound it, and it goes out of bounds to Abilene.
So Abilene has a second chance opportunity right here, and the Panthers once again are going to have to play defense. 5:17 left to go in the ball game.
Here's Bathurst at half court to Becker. Becker to the right wing to Evans. Evans guarded by Irigoyen. Will take a screen to the right elbow. Pull up jump shot over Farha's good. 8 points for Evan. Back to an 11-point game. 52-41. Concordia leads it with 5 minutes to go. Here goes Schrader. He'll dribble to the left corner. Now has it on the left wing. Nothing right now on offense for Concordia at all. Here's Loudermilk down on the left block. Ian will go up and miss the layup. Boy, that was just a lot of standing around and then a missed shot for Concordia. Abilene a chance to make it single digits here with 4:40 to go in the ball game. Bathurst guarded by Farha. He traveled and turned it over. That was great defense from Grayson Farha right there. Really nicely done.
That really was. He just really stayed right with him. And, man, like you said, right now the Panthers have to get some points.
4:33 to go in the ball game. 52-41. The Panthers lead it, but it's come to a screeching halt. Greer tries a really deep three, tried to flop two and missed it. That's a really quick one and done there, and that's exactly what Abilene wants Concordia to do. Shoot a deep three. Becker buries the three from the top of the key. He's got 17. Just like that, it's an 8-point game.
That's the first three they've hit. They've only shot 3 of them, just 1 of 3. But
Abilene, all the momentum right now. It was 47-27, folks. Here's Parker underneath, and he's fouled. And it has been all Abilene from that point on. 17-5 in favor of the Cowboys, and it's an 8-point game with 3:59 to go.
You know, Len, we talked about it again right now. The Panthers here, number 3 seed, they really got to pull this.
Here's Richard, a wide open three from the left corner. He missed it. Got his own rebound somehow. He now needs help. Here's Creer on the left wing to Parker on the right block. Underneath to Irigoyen. Isaiah's a pump fake. It's blocked. Goes back up and puts it in. Way to stay with it there for Irigoyen. He's got 13 to give Concordia a 54-44 lead with 3:38 to go here in the ball game. And Abilene gets fouled underneath by Concordia. The third team foul on the Panthers. And the question is, who will that one go against?
That's
Loudermilk, his second.
Oh, I thought, never mind. It is. It's Loudermilk. So that's good because that's only his second, like you said.
Cowboy ball on the baseline. They throw it out to the left wing to Becker. Into the left corner to Evans. He'll try a three. Left it short. And what a rebound by Creer. And he was fouled by Evans. Boy, Evans would have had an open putback because Loudermilk didn't box out. But thank goodness for Aiden Creer kind of coming out of nowhere and grabbing that rebound. Third personal foul on Levi Evans. 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 54, Abilene 44. Richard to the left elbow to Loudermilk. Ian gets the ball poked away. Now he'll back his way down around Becker. Throws it to Irigoyen under the rim. Isaiah throws it away. So here's Abilene, a 2-on-1, and Becker is blocked on a dunk, but a foul called. And Colt will shoot 2 free throws now to make it an 8-point game again here with 3:09 to go. And Parker just picked up his second personal foul and the 4th team foul on Concordia.
So again, that'll put Becker at the line. He's a 48% free throw shooter, averaging 9. Must be some blood or something on the floor. What they're wiping up.
Thanks so much to Tristan Green back in the KNCK radio studios. 1:55 to go here in the ball game. It's Concordia 58, Abilene 46. The Panthers looking to advance to the Sub-State Championship game, which is now officially against the back-to-back defending state champions, McPherson Bullpups, who defeated Ulysses tonight 73-48. So the 6th seed advances, waiting to see who they'll play. Here's Loudermilk at half court. 94 seconds to go in the ball game, and the Panthers up by 12. Career has it at half court with 10 on the shot clock. Aiden with 8, takes a screen from Parker to the left to the free throw line. Nice pass to Parker. Shane, a pump fake, lays it in with the left hand. Another perfect pick and roll executed by Concordia. 60-46, the Panthers lead it with 1:13 to go here in the ball game. Perfect pick and roll from Creer and Parker. What a shot there from the left elbow from Landon Rogers. His first bucket of the game. Over Irigoyen, he got it to go. 68 seconds to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 60, Abilene 48, and we're back in 60 seconds on KNCK Radio.
Thank you for your support.
KNCK Radio 1390, 98.3. Boone Richard just got knocked to the ground and no call. It just goes out of bounds off of him, and the Panthers turn it over on the inbounds play.
19th turnover on the Panthers.
65 seconds to go here in the ball game. 60-48, Concordia with the lead. Abilene now has the basketball, a chance to make this thing single digits here again. As Funston will throw it in front of the Cowboy student section here on the near side. They throw it to half court to Rogers. Bathurst left wing to Funston. Underneath, Becker lays it in with the right hand. He's got 19. He's hit his points per game average. Inbounds, and Concordia has to call a timeout. 55 seconds to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 60, Abilene 50, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on KNCK Radio. It's Concordia 60, Abilene 50. The winner of this game will advance to the Sub-State Championship game on Saturday and take on the McPherson Bullpups, the back-to-back defending state champions. So Concordia looking to get it in and try and break the Abilene full-court press, and boy, they're not able to do so. A jump ball will go to Concordia, but
man.
Goodness gracious, the Panthers can't get the ball in bounds. So thankfully the possession arrow stays with Concordia. The question is, can they get it in? Here's the inbounds play, and they have to lob it in to Loudermilk, who makes a nice catch and then is fouled immediately. That's only the third team foul against Abilene, though, so the Panthers are going to have to do it again at least 2 more times.
But they'll have it on the sideline, not on the backcourt.
Oh, they are going to put the ball back on the baseline.
Dude, that'll make it tough again.
So we'll see if the Panthers can get it in. They're going to have to do it 2 more times because Abilene, that's only their 3rd team foul. And this time they foul before the ball is thrown in, as Boone Richard was held by Rogers. So there's the 4th foul. No time ran off the clock, so really not a bad thing for Abilene. They'll have to foul again, and we'll play the foul game. The pass is not a great one, and Loudermilk got fouled when he caught it. The Cowboy fans don't like it, but gosh, that was a really, really risky play for Concordia on that inbounds play. And Loudermilk holding his wrist when he landed on the ground.
And he's had a sore wrist anyway, so man, but he went up really, really high, came down, he got pushed as he was coming down. And yeah, and the Panthers really fortunate right there. That'll put, again, in at the line. He's a 54% free throw shooter, right-handed, and that was the wrist that he's on. Oh,
he banked it in. And you could tell he was not comfortable with that at all.
Well, it looks like he almost had his wrist. He's holding it now, and he looks like he's shot the ball kind of with the knuckles grass, and he may come out. I don't know.
So Cale Schrader will come in now and I think shoot the second free throw. 51 seconds to go. I think Kyle Taylor gets to choose who he wants to shoot this second free throw. I think is how it works. At least that's how it works in college. 51 seconds to go in the ball game. 61-50. Concordia leads it. And nope, it is Cale Schrader who will shoot the second free throw. Cale is a 74% free throw shooter, which is actually best on the team, so that kind of worked out for Concordia, who now leads 62-50 with 48 seconds to go here in the ball game. Evans, a great wide open three, missed it short. Rebound underneath to Aiden Creer. He'll split the double team and then get fouled at half court. That was a really good look, though, for Abilene. Levi Evans wide open from the right wing. He just couldn't get the three to fall. And now Creer will go to the free throw line to shoot two as Evans picked up his fourth personal foul.
As a team, they were 23% three-point shooting team. Tonight, they are 1 of 5. So that is right on their average, about at 20%.
Creer leads all scorers tonight with 20, but he misses the first of 2 free throws.
He's hit 2 already, so he's now 2 of 3.
Loudermilk comes back into the game with a taped wrist to replace Shane Parker. Surprised that Shane's coming out.
Yeah, I am too. I would think they would want this rebound and his defense.
Boy, Aiden missed both free throws, and now Abilene has it left to right. A chance to make it single digits here with 34 seconds left. Bathurst, a right wing three, got it to go. Just like that, it's a 9-point game. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 62, Abilene 53. You're tuned into KNCK Radio, and we will be back in 60 seconds.
This timeout is brought to you by United Bank and Trust, a proud CHS school board sponsor. Thank you for your support.
Seconds to go in the ball game. It's Concordia 62, Abilene 53. Panther ball trying to break the full court press. They get it into Aiden Creer, and he is fouled, bringing the ball up the far sideline right to left. And he will go back to the free throw line where he just missed 2 in a row.
He tried to outrun him, but couldn't quite outrun him. They were able to grab his hip. So, yeah, that'll put Aiden back at the line. Again, 73% free throw shooter, but only 2 of 4 tonight.
He's led all scorers tonight with 20. Here's his first free throw. He got this one to go, so he's got 21. 27.6 seconds to go, and the Panthers lead at 63-53. Concordia led it by 20. Abilene came all the way back and made it an 8-point game. Now the Panthers lead it by 11.
Aiden got kind of the friendly roll that time.
Funston drives in around Loudermilk and lost the ball out of bounds. Good defense from Ian Loudermilk there to play without fouling and force a Cowboy turnover with 21 seconds left. Irigoyen throws it into Career, and he's pushed right when he caught it over there in the far left corner. So he'll go back to the free throw line where he just made 2 a moment ago. Now, look at that clock, 20.0. That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen it to be exact like that.
Tyler over here said, will this game ever end? And I think he's exactly right. It's the way it feels right now.
Also around the North Central Kansas League tonight, Rock Creek, the #1 overall team in the state, barely beat the 16th seed Lewisburg 62-57. Atchison blew out Wamego 74-43. And then Clay Center, their boys lost on their home floor to Mulvane tonight 67-57. Boy, Career missed both again. Abilene will take it down the floor, and Parker gets another block. What a play from Shane, and Boone Richard gets fouled with 12 seconds left. I'm kind of surprised Abilene fouled at that point. See if the Panthers can actually make some free throws. If you're in the playoffs, you gotta make free throws down the stretch, or you have no shot of a state championship.
They were 8 of 8 in the first half, and actually went 10 for 10, but then, oh man, the Panthers right now are missing free throws. Out here, we'll count it up here in a little bit, but 3, 6, they missed 6 here in the second half.
Richard got the second, so Boone's got 3 points tonight. 10 seconds to go, 65-53. Evans a deep 3 from the top of the key, missed it. Rebound grabbed by Schrader, and that will do it. The Panthers beat Abilene for the 3rd time this season. This one a lot closer than all the other games. Final score 65-53 is the final here in this game. I just wanted to give a huge shout out as well to all the Cowboys seniors, Levi Evans, Bennett Altweg, Ian Plunkett, Tegan Funston, and Landon Rogers as their Cowboy basketball career